Yo, it's your boy. I came here to make a quick video talking about whether or not I feel like Closers is still a better game than Elsword. Someone actually posted a comment, aka my boy right here. I'm gonna put a picture up on screen. And he was asking the question because he came across my old video and decided to comment there. Why do people keep finding my old content? I still upload, guys. Like, come on, please. I'm still here. Don't forget me. So, let me put it like this, right? I'm just gonna hop straight to the point and tell you Elsword is better than Closers. I'm not gonna give you the whole shebang bullshit that fucking all the other content creators give you. They wait till the end of the video, and now that these niggas are like, alright, it's time for what I think. Is this better than that? Because honestly, my opinion is that you should form your own opinion. And don't worry about mine, because I don't want to deal with the controversy and the backlash and the criticism and the whom and the bang and the bop. And no, I'm going to tell you flat out, Elsword is still better than Closers. But this is my opinion, honestly. Because, like, I could be wrong, but, like, it's an opinion. An opinion can't be wrong. If I said it was fact, then, you know, that'd be wrong. So, here's what I'm saying. Elsword is better than Closers. And I'm going to give you a reason why. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Elsword. Love it. I do. Very deeply. But it clearly has its flaws. When it comes to progressing throughout PvE and some of the problems in PvP, I can definitely vibe with people and say, yeah, this game is kind of hot doo-doo butter. But that doesn't change the fact that the game could honestly potentially be way worse than what it already is right now. Trust me, I know Code Anti-Thieves is out. I know she's running rampant. I know that she's a problem. But it still could be a whole lot worse. Not to mention, to this day, despite how old the game is, it's still getting updates. It's still getting some form of attention. And of course, it still has a community of players that still love the game and love the feel of the game and whatnot. People love Elsword. Despite them saying that they hate it. They love it, but they hate the immense amount of BS that comes with it, right? And since it has that immense amount of BS, it's hard to leave when you love a game so much and you only want it to get better. And when you stop seeing it get any type of better, then you're forced to quit. Or you get the thought of that you want to quit. Is genuinely just how it is. The truth is that Elsword players love the Elsword game, but don't want to admit that they love the Elsword game because they hate the things that are in the game of the Elsword game, when the Elsword game is actually good, when it could be better, when it's bad, but it's still good. Basically, the game's not bad. Like, I'll tell you this up front, if I had to say, I don't really enjoy PvE as much as anybody else. Like, I just don't like progressing. Like, I don't have time to grind as much as anybody else does. And I most definitely could, but that's not the type of guy I am. So I kind of just do whatever I want on Elsword. I make my series of Stray Memories, which I hope everybody please watches. Please go watch Stray Memories. I'm plugging it right now. Please go watch it. I get on with friends, and after I do a little PvP, I do a little bit of PvE to get away from the monotonous of PvP whenever all of us get frustrated, so we just start blowing things up. And honestly, I just spend less time on the game in order to make sure I don't get too burnt out. Because I still love this game, but like, I don't want to have it be the only thing I play for, I don't know, the end of time. Like, it's not my main game anymore, but I still come back and play it every once in a while. Despite what may be bad about the game right now, there's still some parts about it that I can enjoy, and after that, you know, it's no longer a problem. Like, people have quit, a lot of past friends have quit, and you know, it's very sad. And sometimes it can be disheartening and may make you think, oh, I should quit too. But like, when I just stopped playing so, you know, religiously, I guess I can use that as the term. When I stopped playing the game heavily is when I started having a lot more fun. When I stopped taking the game seriously is when I started having a lot more fun. Because honestly, at the end of the day, Elsword is a game. And like, I'm not out here trying to be the best. I'm just trying to do some sick looking combos and maybe do all types of damage, you know? And, I mean, like, I'm just a natural normal guy. I'm the normal guy. Everybody else is like the main protagonist. You got the villains down here, which is the toxic part of the community. And then you got the rest that are probably like me and everyone else. We just vibing, bro. We just chilling. I mean, like, we want the best for the game, but that's not our main game. We just chilling. Majority of the time on Minecraft with the peeps, trying to kill some Endermen. Why do they yell at me every time I look at them? So, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to closers, however, unfortunately, the game's kind of dead. It's kind of dying. Well, it's not completely dead, but it exists. Yeah, the game exists. But, like, in terms of, like, playing PvE, I'm more in turn to, like, play PvE and closers. I have more fun playing PvE and closers. Closers PvE is very fun. Because rather than chucking mana pots and after that, throwing out a skill afterwards and then repeating said process, when I'm playing closers, it feels like I'm playing some kind of MMO DMC that requires a lot less jump canceling, you know? My thumb gets really tired. But it's a little less technical, but at the same time, there's enough tech to get me by, you know? It feels like I'm actually doing more in dungeons in, like, Closers PvE. And sometimes the PvE in Closers can be the same as Elsword, but that doesn't strip away the fact that I can still play the game how I want in PvE. When I play PvE in Elsword, I can't combo and juggle a mob. There's no reason to do that in there. Just kill them with the skill, you idiot. Do it, forehead. In Closers, I can press all the skill buttons I want and I can make a fancy flashy combo that gives me my brain dopamine and I'm like, haha, funny move. But like when it comes to Closers PvE, did I just have a stroke? Yo, when it comes to Closers PvP, it's dead. Just like the game. I'm kidding. But hear me out. You start up a queue in Elsword, you're most likely going to get a match. It may take a little bit longer now since the game itself has less players, but you're going to get one. You queue up in Closers PvP, you're going to be sitting there for a hot minute, buddy, unless somebody decides to go ahead and scratch their head and say, what does this button do? Or someone's there to bully on an unfortunate day. They're willing to wait there and sit there for hours for a match and say, oh yeah, this 15 million CP on Closers, about to go ahead and get on ya. Let's get it on. Like, I'll give Elsword one thing, it at least tries its best to put you with players that are around your skill level, but at the same time, when you play Closers PvP, you basically just have to get your face stomped and curbed in until you've learned the system, until you learned how characters work, until you've learned how to actually, you know, get good. It's got that kind of arcadey feel where if you don't, you're responsible. You responsible for what happens in that arena. Like, if you don't defend yourself in there, you will die. And if you don't defend yourself well enough, you will still die. So that's just how it is. I will say that I have fun in Closers PvP. The PvP system in Closers is actually very, you know, it's easy to learn, but it can also be hard to master because a lot of people that have played for a long time, they'll kill you. But I'll be damned if I didn't say that it will make you stronger the more you play and the more you notice things rather than worrying about losing. So there is that. So honestly, if I had to say, I enjoy Closers very much, but Elsword is still somewhat good. It's okay. It's an okay game. Closers is also in the range of okay. If I had to say that both games are pretty equal, then I would. But Elsword is definitely still better, seeing as though the player base somewhat still exists. The game still has some, you know, it still got stuff to do. I mean, like, honestly, it's just like, despite the amount of BS the progression system gives you, you're going to spend majority of your time grinding the days away to get everything you need in order to progress. If you wanted to know life Elsword, you definitely could, but you'd have to put up with the BS that comes behind it, honestly. So yeah, that's my answer. Elsword's better. Back then, I definitely would have said that Closers was better. Closers was definitely better for me. Because, you know, when it came to Closers, I loved the game very dearly for what it did. It was amazing being able to play PvE and being able to use all of my abilities. Even that real little rinky-dink attack command, there's only one. So, I mean, like, I found ways to use that, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. But like with how things are right now, Elsword just has it on top. Not to mention the Fourth Paths. As much as I didn't want it, it's keeping the game alive currently. People want to see what's coming next. Closers, in my opinion, still takes way too long to release characters that already came out for PvP, so let my boy Chulsu shoot his gun. But that's about everything I had to say. This is going to be a quick 10-minute video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please. I still exist, I promise you. And, I'll see you guys next time. Working on Stray Memories episode 3. Keep a lookout for that. I might make a teaser trailer. Alright, bye. Y'all take care. Peace.